Hello and welcome to this edition of SAC News. I am Joe Stites.
And I'm Damian Valerio. Glad you're with us for our weekly dive into what's happening in and around the campus of Santa Ana College.
A government shutdown at the federal level is already rippling through communities. Here's how Orange County is feeling the impact. The federal shutdown has begun to strain local resources across Orange County. Military families are bracing for delayed checks, food banks are afraid of their resources being depleted, and several federally funded projects are facing delays. Some local agencies are working to try to soften the blow, but with programs on hold and funding frozen, uncertainty is rising for OC residents who rely on federal assistance. Orange County officials say they'll continue to monitor the situation closely as the shutdown drags on.
Last weekend's air show on Huntington Beach lost a lot of thunder because of the U.S. government shutdown. The Air Force Thunderbirds and other military planes couldn't perform even with those changes. The air show still lasted over 5 hours. Groups like the Canadian Snowbirds and Royal Air Force Falcons still flew the air show. Has also caused some controversy in the city. A few years ago, it has shut down early because of an oil spill, and Kevin Elliott, who runs the show, sued the city. Elliott later helped some new city leaders get elected. The city gave him a $5 million settlement and a 25-year contract to keep running the air show, for which the city picks up a lot of the cost.
Former Pacifica High School teacher Michael Cadelli has been charged with soliciting a minor. Cadelli was caught in an online sting operation where he thought he was talking to an underage girl, but it was a man that goes by Big Bad Wolf. Big Bad Wolf runs an online citizen group called Caught Fished, where they seek to catch pedophiles online by posing as underage girls. The group then turns the evidence they collect over to law enforcement. Cadelli hasn't worked for Pacifica High School since 2021, but former students have started sharing their own experiences with Cadelli online. Bail is set at $25,000, and Cadelli's last court hearing was this past Tuesday on October 7th.
The Union of Professional and Technical Employees has finished the member vote on whether to strike the UCI Health. The union boasts more than 10,000 members, and a wide majority, 97%, voted in favor of a strike union. Leaders asked for the okay to strike due to UCI's health department's refusal to raise healthcare workers' salaries and benefits in a, quote, meaningful way. University of California officials say they have made a, quote, last best and final offer to the workers, which it says includes a 15% wage hike over the life of the contract.
Families in Anaheim can enjoy some Halloween fun at the Anaheim Plaza Trick-or-Treat event. The free celebration takes place Saturday, October 25th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Anaheim Plaza Food Court. Kids 12 and under can trick-or-treat throughout the shopping center, enjoy face painting, balloon art, and music from a bilingual DJ. The first 100 children in costume will receive a goodie bag and can take photos at a Halloween-themed photo spot. Admission is free.
The city of Buena Park is gearing up for its annual Silverado Days Festival, celebrating community and fun for the whole family. The 69th annual Silverado Days is celebrating teachers this year. Visitors can enjoy more than 90 arts and crafts booths, 30 carnival rides and games, and plenty of food options. There will also be contests including pie eating, hog calling, and even a dog show. Admission and parking are free.
Tustin's Old Town is getting ready for its 18th annual Artwork Artisan Market on Saturday, October 18th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. A free outdoor market will take the streets of El Camino Real. The art walk will go from 6th Street to Main Street and then from Main Street to 3rd Street. People can enjoy art exhibits and vendors, live music, beer, and wine tasting, and even a Kids to Art Village to spark young imaginations. For more information, you can follow them on Instagram at Tustin Art Walk.
Placentia's 60th Harvest Festival is coming up this Saturday, October 11th. This free event features a car show, live music, parades, local vendors, and a business expo. The festival runs from 9:15 a.m. to 4 p.m. There will also be a pancake breakfast from 5:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Promoters say the annual festival is a great way to have fun with friends and family to come closer together as a community. To find out more information, go to placentiaheritagefestival.org.
The Santa Ana Wilderness Club is hosting a free hike at Crystal Cove State Park on Saturday, October 11th. Participants will meet at Roosevelt Walker Community Center at 1:20 p.m. with transportation provided to and from the park. The event is open to all ages 5 and up. Just bring comfortable shoes, water, and a sense of adventure. For more details, visit santaana.org/wildernessclub.
The Orange County Connect is hosting a Halloween event on Saturday, October 11th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Valerio Gold Course, West 5th Street in Santa Ana. It is a free entry and there will be shops, local vendors, trick-or-treaters, face painting, and kids activities, a costume contest, giveaways, and food. Don't miss out on the fun Halloween event. Bring your friends and family and make it a fun Saturday.
Pride staged an event Wednesday to celebrate National Coming Out Day and Mental Health Awareness Month. The event featured a presentation from SAC Health and Wellness Center that not only raised awareness to the ongoing challenges LGBTQ+ members face, but also the triumphs that they have achieved in recent years. Attendees were treated to many treats alongside fun events such as face painting and a game of LGBTQ+ bingo. This event is one of a continuing numbers of ways that SAC is supporting its diverse community of students.
If you've been thinking about adding a furry friend to your family, here is a perfect opportunity for you this weekend. First District County Supervisor Jeanette Union is hosting a pet adoption expo in Fountain Valley this upcoming Saturday. Local shelters and rescue groups will be on site with animals looking for new homes. The expo will be at Freedom Hall, located within Mile Square Park. It will be free to attend and run from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The event will also feature things like vaccinations, microchipping, pedicures, flea control, or pet training for an affordable cost.
There are plenty of ways to give back to the community this month right here in Orange County. In Santa Ana, volunteers needed for the Kaboom Playground Build Preparation Day at Memorial Park located at 2102 South Flower Street. The prep day happens on Friday, October 11th from 8:30 to 3 p.m. The event helps set up materials for a brand new play structure, part of a national effort to create safe spaces for kids. And later that weekend, on Sunday, October 12th, #LunchOBagOC will hold its monthly event at Steelcraft Garden Grove, located at 12900 South Euclid Street, where volunteers prepare and deliver meals to those in need across the county. Both events are free and open to all community members looking to make a positive difference.
Card collectors and enthusiasts can attend PSA 1010 Day this Friday at East Andrew Place, where they can drop off collectible cards that they can sell for a price. Whether it's Pokemon cards or baseball cards, attendees can also participate in a variety of giveaways for a chance to win some valuable cards that they can keep for themselves. This is a big annual celebration for collectors with a focus on achieving the PSA 10 grade, which signifies a virtually flawless collectible.
Next Saturday, the Action Alliance Foundation is holding a Halloween-themed event celebrating sobriety and all things fall, known as Oktoberfest. There will be a morning meditation session at 9 a.m., then starting at 10 a.m., a variety of events from children's activities to a chili cook-off. October Soberfest is an in-person sober event. If you or a loved one is struggling with substance abuse or mental health issues, visit actionalliancefoundation.com. When we come back from the break, we have the latest in SAC sports.
And Anthony Devon takes his weekly stroll around campus to talk with his fellow students.
We'll be right back.
You're watching SAC News.
My name is Kevin. I'm a military veteran returning to school, and I'm a student at Santa Ana College. I went to an art school in Los Angeles for 2 years. I realized things were getting pricey and expensive. I was tired of hearing my parents talk about the financial issues we have. At the same time, I also had a desire ever since I was a little kid to join the military. So I enlisted in the United States Air Force for 4.5 years, and immediately at the same time I got out of the military, I got hired at Disney. I chose online classes because I'm able to have time management with my priorities outside of school and also with school. I'm able to control my life. My advice for a student thinking about taking online classes is you got to be on top of your game. You have to make sure you have time to do your online classes. It might be easy to forget that you have homework due and quizzes to take. So you just definitely got to be on top of it. I would say online classes are just the same type of difficulty as face-to-face class. Do the coursework, read the chapters, take the quiz. You still have deadlines just like actual classes. It's been a year and I'm able to speed up the process where I'm going to be getting my associate's degree this December and will be transferring for spring. So online classes definitely helps me reach my end goal faster.
Welcome back, Dons. Time for sports. That means time for sports editor Fatima Garrita.
SAC women's soccer went on the road this past Friday to face Golden West College. The Dons fired exactly 0 shots on goal the entire match. SAC conceded the only goal of the match at minute 38. Match ends with Golden West on top, 1-0. The Dons faced Irvine Valley at home on Tuesday. The Wildcats had 12 shots on goal throughout the match, while SAC managed 0 shots on goal. SAC goalkeeper Elizabeth Frias saved 11 of the shots on goal, keeping the Dons in the game. Despite Frias' efforts, the Wildcats scored the only goal of the match 10 minutes before the game ended. SAC has now lost their first 3 conference games. They'll look to turn that around this Friday when they go on the road to play Santiago Canyon at 3 p.m. The Dons were looking for their first win on the pitch of the conference season Friday against Golden West. The Rustlers took the lead in the first 10 minutes of the first half. The Dons had only 3 shots on goal the entire game. Golden West had 11 shots on goal, but SAC goalkeeper Enrique Ugade saved 10 shots, keeping the Dons in the game. Dons could never get the equalizer, game into favor of the Rustlers, 1-0. The Dons went on the road Tuesday to Irvine Valley. SAC started the game conceding a goal in the first 2 minutes of the first half. The Dons managed to get a goal back a minute before the first half ended. The Dons started off the second half conceding another goal. The Wildcats scored 2 more goals before the match ended. SAC drops this one 4-1. SAC still looking for their first win of the conference season as they return home against Santiago Canyon on Friday, October 8th at 3 p.m. The SAC women's volleyball team played 2 more conference matches this week. Match number 1 was at home Friday against Saddleback, where your Dons lost 3-1. Santa Ana took the first set 27-25 before dropping the next 3. Match number 2 took place at Irvine Valley yesterday, with SAC dropping the contest 3-0. This brings the record to 4-9 overall and 0-6 for conference play. Next week, your Dons play 2 more matches, both on the road at Fullerton tomorrow and at SAC on Wednesday close by, so go show some support. Another busy week in SAC sports. Better luck next time, Dons. I'm Fatima Garrita.
We start our weekend with a warm Friday, and partly cloudy skies and a high of 81 degrees. Saturday, clouds stick around and a bit of a cool down to 75. Maybe a long sleeve shirt advisory for those who will be going to the Pin and Patches event in downtown Santa Ana. Sunday brings out the sun for the whole day and still a comfy 75 degrees. Monday brings back the clouds and cools down to 72 degrees. The clouds stay till Thursday. Tuesday's highs drop down to 70 and Wednesday cools down to 69 degrees. Seasonal temps stick around for Thursday. 70 degrees is the top, and that ends our weekly weather. And now for our question of the week. This time, our reporter Anthony Duran is trying something to march the season this month.
Welcome back, Dons and Doñas. It's time for Question of the Week. When this being the first week of October, it's time to see what the Dons like. Is it the spooks and thrills of the month, the drinks that are sold by the big corporations, or is it the candy that has been given out, or even the decorations that are put out to celebrate this special month?
I think for October, like for me personally, I think it has to be the weather. I think it's definitely getting into like a bit of a chilly type of vibe, and I definitely like that about October because I can wear like my puffers, and I could just basically wear pants without any restrictions to the sun.
Hi. Probably the spooks.
October is my favorite month because of Halloween, of course. I love all things spooky, but also because we're coming up in November, which is transfer season for our students. They're going to be filling out their UC applications, and so we'll be very busy taking care of that.
And that's it for this question of the week. Join me again next week when I ask the question, who's your favorite slasher villain? I'm Anthony Marcus Naran, SAC News.
That's it for this edition of SAC News. I'm Joe Stites.
And I'm Damian Valerio. Be sure to follow us on social media and watch previous episodes of SAC News on our YouTube channel.